What's up, guys? This is the first episode of NerdForce podcast. It is me, Braxton, and our special guest, Brevin, and co-creator Riley.
What is up, guys? I'm Riley. This is Brevin. That's fucking Braxton. First swear of the podcast.
You just stole your thunder, man.
Oh, man. Okay. So basically, we're a podcast talking about nerdy stuff, having fun, all that cool shit. So what do you want to start off with, Riley?
What have we been doing this summer, gents? That's what I want to know. Summer stories.
There's that. What's the word that starts with N and it's like no, but there's more to it? Nothing.
Nuns.
Nothing. That's the answer.
Butters.
Nothing.
Nutter butters? What the fuck are those?
Do you know Nutter Butters?
No.
Nutter butters are delicious.
They're
Are you
like
serious?
peanut butter crackers or
So
something.
they're like Snickers.
No, but they're like they're like cookie crackers. It's hard. They're delicious. That's all you need to know.
I'll Google it.
Unless you're one of those weird kids with a peanut allergy.
I've been
I've
been
never
getting
seen one of
money.
those. Yeah.
You know, just getting money, getting laid.
How have you been doing that?
I get money, dog.
Yeah?
Flat out. I get money. You don't believe me?
I'll don't know.
Check this. All 20s, by the way. I really want. Look at this. Look at this.
You want to make it rain?
I make it rain. Stacks on stacks. That's my. Whatever.
Well, I don't know where that money went.
Money well spent. Hey, Riley, you should pick that up.
I feel like we're failing at the part of this that's actually nerdy, so maybe we should get to that.
Okay, get to the nerdy.
Yeah.
Fix it.
So, I'm going to tackle the biggie just first off. E3.
Alright.
Xbox One, PS4.
I'm more of a pack.
Xbox One, don't even talk about packs. I don't even want to hear that shit. Xbox One did fail. But do you think they will redeem themselves somewhat with the... What the fuck was that? With the DRM stuff.
I don't know, because they reversed all their... They
said it's just going to...
They reversed all their policies.
Just
and
like
while I
360.
think that's a good idea, it's also kind of a bitch move, because they're just looking at the PS4 and they're like, well, we really got to come back from that. And I respect them for coming back so
listening
fast.
to the people.
Yeah,
you know
but at the same time, there's like this one part where that shouldn't have been a problem in the first place. I still got money down my shirt. You didn't dig deep enough.
Well, it's because they're trying to be more...
I was deep as fuck, though.
They're trying to be more of the entertainment instead of the gaming
Yeah,
console,
and
which
that's
I
a cool...
really dig.
But that's a cool idea. Like, I liked it, but at the same time...
The whole snap thing where you can instantly change to another channel. You can just press 5 on the remote and it'll switch like 3 seconds. Does it really matter how long
the only
it
problem
takes?
is that I felt it was more like with Blu-ray players, you can connect to the internet and Netflix and all that through just a Blu-ray player. You don't even need a game system.
That's genius.
So I think they came across as more one of those like Blu-ray systems that had internet access more than a game system that could watch TV, which, you know.
Because they've said numerous times that that's what they're looking for, is to go into the more entertainment, new media shit.
Especially for more casual gamers, that'd be a lot better, who don't feel obligated to.
But to us, true to the grit, fucking Halo 1. People like moi.
Yeah.
We don't care about frickin' Snap, Connect,
Exactly.
watching us masturbate. We want Halo 5!
That's gonna happen a lot. I hate catching him after being
No, I'm gonna get a bread box. That's gonna cover my Connect. I'm gonna make one if I have to. Just cut a little slit for the cords.
He's
Make
gonna
him a bread
forget,
box.
though.
Yeah, probably. will.
Release day, he'll just be looking his console, just spanking the baloney pony, and it'll catch him. Did you want me to turn it on? No!
Xbox on. No. Snap. Oh, snap. Oh, you want to watch cable. No, I don't fucking want to watch cable. God.
So is this like the first step of the like Terminator thing, Skycorp? Is that what the name of the Terminator thing is?
This is where it all begins?
Yeah.
I do not trust
Skynet, there we go.
machines.
Is that what this is like the beginning of Skynet?
Yeah.
God.
Who's John Connor out of us? Who's that?
I think Brevin. I nominate Brevin.
I feel like we're all a mixture of three because Brevin's got the personality. Like you
He
could be
does.
a leader, you know.
Yeah.
Riley's, you know, got that stupid like skater body, but he could probably run a mile, you know. So I feel like you're the athletic part, and then
This
I'm the
skater
brains.
body has been beaten to shit, bro. Now, what TV shows did you guys get raised on? Because I was raised on Frasier, Seinfeld, Will and Grace, like all the old 90s TV shows that were for adults, I was raised on. Not Thundercats and all that bullshit.
You know,
Was
as
that
a,
80s? I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was 80s.
Thundercats was 80s.
I watched more 80s cartoons. And I watched a lot of like the old Transformers and G.I. Joe.
Malcolm in the Middle.
I watched a lot of Malcolm in the Middle.
Life is
Then I
unfair.
watched all those old Disney shows, like Kim Possible
Oh my god, I love
and Hey Arnold. I don't know if that was Disney.
So Raven?
That's So Raven.
Arnold was Nickelodeon.
Whatever, same difference.
What did you watch, Braxton?
I was like, I don't know. Like the cartoon I can remember the most from my childhood was definitely Ed, Ed and Eddie.
Dude.
I would come
yeah,
home
yeah,
from work
yeah.
every day and back
Work?
from work.
Work?
Yeah.
You work
then?
Yeah, I'm a Chinese sweatshop worker.
Called it.
Anyways, I come back from school every day, and that was back when like Oprah still had her show, and like
You watch Oprah?
no, my mom would watch it, and then I'd get over at like 4 or something, and
So
that's when
much.
Ed, Ed and Eddie would come on Cartoon Network, and I'd like be right there to watch it.
When I got home every day from school, there was 2 King of the Hills on, a Simpsons, and Seinfeld, and that's how I'd do every single night. I loved it.
As far as sitcoms go, I really like the Bernie Mac show. Did you ever watch that?
Yes! I was shocked when he died.
I know, he was...
Like, I was little.
Back to
It-
TV shows.
Like, the 90s TV shows, we came in the fallout of the 90s. So we're
Yeah,
not
like
true
that's-
90s kids, but we are. Come on.
Like, cause I can't
Genesis.
remember when it really started, but like when Cartoon Network used to show Dragon Ball Z.
Was that 90s or was that early 2000s?
I think like the first, because I remember I was probably like 3 or 4, so it was like 2000, 2001, 2002 is when it first started. And I never watched the first season with like Raditz and Nappa and Vegeta and Bad Vegeta. So I came in during the Frieza saga, and it was just the craziest thing I'd ever seen.
I remember flipping through the channels. My dad had some cable box. I think it was Dish, like early Dish.
Yeah.
I was flipping through it and I saw this little anime kid with funky hair and a tail. It might have been Dragon Ball or it might have been Little Gohan. Or maybe even Goten. I don't even freaking know what I was watching.
I don't know if the Majin Buu saga was out yet during that time. Because
Might
Goten
not.
showed up during the Buu
I don't
saga.
watch anime.
Yeah.
Or no,
And
he
what did
got-
you watch, Brevin? Yeah, no, he came in Majin Buu.
Yeah, like
Yeah, so it
like the
wasn't
Great
even
World
out.
Tournament when like Gohan became. I'm not really an anime fan either though. Like I can't.
I'm
Dragon Ball Z
an
is the only
anime.
one I.
I like it
Dura,
for
Dura,
fighting's cool.
Dura.
I don't really watch the series a whole lot. I play the games.
Black Butler, you know, shit like that. Yeah, you guys are too white. You wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
He thinks he's black.
Now, while we're talking about childhood, what like were your first games, like your first gaming consoles that you're like, whoa, this shit is cool.
My first gaming console was I remember I was in 2nd grade and my parents bought me or not me, but me and my brother, whatever. It was back when it was just me and my oldest younger brother, if that makes any sense. They bought the original Xbox and it came with Star Wars Republic Commandos, which was
Nice.
like,
You was one of those
Over there.
kids, huh?
yeah. Republic Commandos was cool though. It was like Halo but with Star Wars clones, pretty much.
Was that before Halo?
No, it wasn't before Halo. It was after, but it was cool.
Was Halo a release title for the Xbox?
I think it was. I'm not sure. I
Going
can't
out
really
on a
remember.
limb there. What about you?
And then we kind of had that.
Yeah,
and
he's
then,
still going, bro.
Just a couple months ago, I bought a PS, or I didn't buy it, but I got it as a gift. I got that PS3, and that's pretty much it.
Wow.
I'm trying to remember like what other games I played when I was little.
Did you have a Game Boy?
No, I never had a portable.
Really?
Yeah, I was never.
My first. I think my first was either a Game Boy or a DS.
What about console, like actual
legit
plug into the
console?
wall?
I think either the NES, we got it used, or it might have been my sister's. I don't know. And I remember having an NES for a while, but I really didn't play it a whole lot. But the one that was like really mine that I got into was like the PS2.
I remember
Everyone had a
back
PS2.
when me and
Yeah,
because
Shit.
me and Brevin used to know we were like friends in like kindergarten or something.
Yeah.
Wow, that was way before I even came to Utah.
Yeah, and then
Before
I don't
we
know,
came
we
to
just
Grand
stopped talking for
Coast.
like a long time, and then like back in 6th grade, we just became best friends pretty much.
Yeah.
And I remember like the first
Oh,
time
yeah,
it came
yeah.
over, me and him played Medal of Honor.
Medal of Honor, which one was
Oh
it?
my gosh.
It was-
Rising Sun.
Right, Medal of Honor Rising Sun.
Just me and him doing like versus the bots forever. And
You
then we
could
went,
do bot versus?
Yeah.
I
It
always
was us versus bots. We
I
never
always
really
had to
did the
convince
missions.
My dad to
We
play.
never.
It
ever did
was
the missions.
hilarious.
We did once, and that was really racist.
Were you the Nazi?
No,
Was
it was
that-
against
No,
the
he-
Which one
Japs.
was the one?
It was against the
Oh,
Japs.
we don't use the J word here.
So yeah, that was that was a pretty fun memory. I don't know.
That was good times.
I've never been a huge gamer though. Like, I've always been more
not
into
console.
comics.
Console. The only reason I got a PS3 for myself was because a lot of my friends had one, and that whole multiplayer aspect was really cool.
So just conforming to the crowd and not being an individual.
Well, I've always been more of a PC guy myself.
Don't even get me
I'm
started
sorry, I
on
like
the PCs.
PC. PC
it's
is
not
fun.
a console because it's unfair. You can pay
Because
$1,000.
it's too good. Basically, is what you're
No,
saying.
you can shitload of money. You can pay a shitload of money and then have this supercomputer that you can just freaking own noobs with, like just little kids with little crappy computers because they're too poor, and it's
Where's this
bullshit.
coming from? Who cares, dude?
I care because I was one of those kids with the crappy computers.
You dumb.
My very first console was.
And
Mhm.
you can get like a PC that runs
I'm not
Crisis
I'm
3
not talking to you.
max FPS for like as much as Xbox 360 now.
Anyways, my first console.
So I thought.
I had a Sega Genesis. That was my dad's, and I played Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And I remember I'd always play with my older sister, and then she'd yell at me, "No, you're going the wrong way!" But I was going the right way, and she was actually going the wrong way.
Well, that's always nice.
I remember always going over to my neighbor's house and playing the first Mario. That was so much fun.
I didn't find Mario.
'Cause he knew
until a
everything
couple
on
years. Really?
Even back then, he knew like all the little spots to get extra life. So.
Like how you could hit that turtle shell against the stair and
Yeah.
get a bunch of one-ups.
Or when you'd like jump over and like randomly land in a certain spot and there'd be a block there and you'd get
Yeah.
like the green mushroom. He knew like all those spots. It was crazy.
I would trade my Xbox 360 for like a mint condition SNES with original Super Mario Bros.
I don't know.
I would trade it all.
N64 would be nice, but I honestly
I do
don't
not
like
like-
the controls.
Yes.
Whenever I'd go over to Justin's house, oh, it sucks so bad. Cause he's pro.
Yeah,
with
the
that.
controls were weird.
he's
they
pro
always
with
looked like a
that
spaceship
controller.
to me because they'd have like the two on the side and the one in the middle, and I just didn't know which
I
one to
did-
grab. I was
yeah.
like,
The only game I played like a lot.
GoldenEye?
No, I didn't
Oh.
have GoldenEye, but I heard about it, and my friends always talked about it before you guys.
Me and Destin used to always play GoldenEye on his N64.
I played fucking Pokemon Stadium, son. Pokemon Stadium is the best game
You
in the
remember?
world.
I don't know which Pokemon did it, but Sandblast. That was such an annoying move. Do you remember
I think
that?
they all do that, bro.
Really? I don't remember. I'm not a Pokemon fan either. So
Frickin' pew 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 all day long.
yeah. But I remember the one thing I remember about GoldenEye is I'd always choose Oddjob
Oh my gosh.
because he's the shortest one, and since the controls are so bad, you have to aim down to shoot him. So Destin would always be like wonking around, aim down, I just go over and
I remember
nail him.
something you could do is you could set up the sights just right to where you could run around and run straight up into a person, shoot, and then it'd be an instant headshot for everyone except frickin' Oddjob.
That's why I choose Oddjob. Unfair advantage.
Okay, so while we're talking about this nerdy shit, what is the nerdiest things that we do? Like, what do you think the nerdiest thing that you do is, Braxton?
I don't know. I feel
That's
like
gonna take like hours for me.
no, there's a lot.
Just edit it.
I mean, I read comics and stuff, but with things like the Avengers and stuff, like comics and movies have kind of made comics more mainstream too, where it's more of like an acceptable thing. So I guess I collect action figures, so I guess that's about as far. And my
Shout out to
collection-
the Master Chief, sitting right there.
Yeah, right there. That's mine, and it's now Riley's. So
Yeah.
That's my money. Nobody's getting that. Except my hookers.
You want some money, Chief? It's all yours.
See, we should put a Microsoft sign above your head and just like push it
I
towards. There you go.
I
Because that's
did.
all they care about.
What's the nerdiest thing you do, bro?
Bro. Dude, I'm not a nerd, so.
Really? We had a lightsaber duel at 3 a.m.
Dude.
Sneaking all
we did
around.
that before.
Yeah, and I even dressed up when I do it with him, so it doesn't matter.
You dress up when you
As
do with him?
with Obi-Wan, movie quality Obi-Wan suit.
It was
Yeah.
really nice.
You didn't do that with me?
Pretty much.
Well then, what was your first comic,
My first comic.
First
I don't know.
comic.
Like, I can't even remember really first comic.
Like
That, like, I know I've read a couple before, but they had never really been ones I've been interested
first
in.
one that you bought.
First one I bought. Well, I mean, like, the first one I ever really was interested in was that when I was little, when I was like 4 and my brother was 2, he loved Batman. And back then, whenever my brother liked something, I hated it. So, just because my brother liked it, I just could not like it. So then he liked Batman, and then, like, I remember Batman Begins came out, and he was, like, all excited for it, and I was like, I don't want to go to this movie. And they took me to it anyways, and I was like, oh, okay, this is pretty
Alright,
good.
I can roll with this.
I was 7 at the time. I know I'm a huge Batman nerd, but back then, I was like, no way. But
Yeah.
so, and then he bought the, I don't know if any of you have read it, but the Jim Lee Hush
Yeah.
storyline, it's incredible. And that's the very
Yeah.
first Batman comic I read. That was just a really cool storyline. And that's really the first one
Kill
I remember.
yourself.
What? Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's like
Batman Hush,
Shit.
probably.
I bought a 25-cent RoboCop comic.
Oh, that's cool.
It's probably the only comic he's ever bought.
Actually, yes. It's in a drawer. It's called Broken Dreams. I just keep it in there.
How about you, Brevin? What was your first comic?
I already said RoboCop.
No, I'm asking
Brevin.
Brevin.
Oh, they said Riley.
Not. How do you?
I hear my name a lot.
Do you remember? Am I the only one? When you were a kid, you'd always hear your name, like whispering.
Yes.
No,
Right?
I heard it yelled. Like, Riley! I'm like,
When,
oh, shit.
when nobody was
Huh.
around,
No.
though.
That's called a fucking poltergeist. You need to get that cleared up with some Jesus.
No, like- Like.
Shout out to my mom.
So we're doing shoutouts now.
Okay, what was your first multiplayer experience online with douchebags?
With douchebags.
Well, not really with douchebags, but you know what I mean. Just those. random-
Ever online?
Yes.
I remember my first time ever playing online. PS2.
Really?
Yeah.
You were one of those cool kids.
When you put the Ethernet to your router.
Yeah.
I did that a couple times. That was awesome. That was so legit, so cool.
I did it a couple of years ago, but
Battlefront?
no one's on.
Battlefront was awesome. Yeah, a lot of the servers are down now, but it was so cool, dude.
How about you, Braxton?
Crap, I can't remember. Because we never had online for our original Xbox.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they didn't.
Well, they had Xbox Live, but we just never really bought it. I don't know why. Kind of sucked, but
Halo 3.
I
That's
was
my
at
favorite
that
Halo.
stage.
It was. Huh?
I was at a stage where I didn't care if I had online or not. I just had a video game, and I was like, oh, I'm okay. I'm
See,
good.
that's why you guys are PS4 guys. I need online.
Yeah,
Microsoft.
I'm not a hardcore gamer. If I
Really?
not
Okay,
really.
you game a lot.
Yeah, I game a lot, but I don't.
You're not
play,
hardcore.
No, I don't play if I don't have any. I can't play by myself. You're so dumb. If
But-
none of my friends are online, then
I can play through a campaign maybe twice, 3 times
remember-
max.
I never beat. I beat one game on my PS2. Everything else, I just run around and do the fun.
I beat
places.
first-person shooters.
I remember the first game I ever completed. Do you guys remember the Van Helsing movie?
Yes.
Where
the game.
I bought.
Yes.
My parents got me the game for Christmas or something, and I beat it. And it was such a big accomplishment. And going back now, I played it a couple years ago before our Xbox broke, and it was just. the controls sucked and everything, and I'm just like, ugh.
Going back to like our childhood PS2 games, back then you remember, oh, this was crisp.
Yeah, it's like
Now it's blocky.
yeah,
Everything's changed.
everything was so cool when you were little, and that's why I
Try
think,
playing
like,
Battlefront 2 on
that's
the
why I think like
PS2 on a
old games like
graphics screen.
Pac-Man and like Zelda and all that stuff still hold up because their graphics, you know,
That's
they're
classic.
nothing compared to now. But you can go back and
It's
play
different.
that and
There's
still have
difference
fun.
It's really
between, like,
different.
Pixelated
like
and 8-bit.
8-bit,
There's a huge difference.
There really is. Wow. Synchronized.
That was
That was good.
That was. What if I ripped up your paper right now?
A lot of stuff
Make
I
you
might
improv
remember.
this.
Improv. Fuck improv, that's way too hard. Okay, so Watch Dogs, you guys aren't too impressed?
I'm impressed with it.
Looks
I just
cool, but I'm not gonna buy it.
I don't know if it's something I'd be like. I'm on the fence where I think it looks cool. Like it's a really cool idea. I just think there's a lot of potential where they try to force the hacking too much, or it's more of like a gimmick where you can but you don't have to, and I'm just like, you know.
I mean, I'm gonna have to know someone who has it, and
like
then
the
I'll
thing
just borrow
I
it.
like about like Arkham City, for example, you get a bunch of gadgets in that game, but they're all practical. Like you have a time and place to use them.
You don't have to use them like.
Yeah.
There's not. Well, there's situations where you have to use that,
Yeah.
but
But then after that, it's like you can choose if you want to or not, and it increases the game experience. Like
in a lot of ways, there's more than one way to get somewhere, so you don't have to
Yeah.
use that.
Really?
there's a
particular
disabler, so you can like disable. Like if you're fighting bad guys with guns, you can disable their guns, and then if there's like a third guy with a gun, you can freeze him with the freeze blast. It's like
That's
a
amazing.
It's a freeze grenade.
it's a
It's
freeze
pretty
grenade. Mr. Freeze gives it to you, and you just throw it at him, and it just covers him.
Wait, you're friends with Mr. Freeze?
You got in the Batman mythos. He's always been more of a friend than
He's like
kind
a
of.
vigilante kind
So
of.
he's like
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
He's not like the Joker where he's just kind of like hell bent on killing people. The reason he does this stuff is because
It's
he's
for his
trying to save
wife.
his wife.
Yeah. I watched the movie.
Uh,
Kilmer? Schumacher.
Val Kilmer?
Val Kilmer wasn't in that one. It was Clooney.
It was fucking
yeah.
Clooney.
That's why I
Wow.
hate that because Mr. Freeze could have been a really cool bad guy.
It was Arnold
He's got, like-
Schwarzenegger.
Well, at that time, who else were you gonna get other than Arnie?
Yeah, same thing with like Riddler. Like he's just such a good and Two-Face.
That was really
But all
good.
just such good villains.
Who was Ivy?
Even Poison Uma
Uma
Thurman,
Thurman.
the chick from Kill Bill.
Wow, you guys are just brilliant.
Yeah,
Who was Batgirl in Batman and Robin?
I can't even remember, dude. She
She's
was
hot.
just, I don't know. I didn't like how she was like
I like the
Alfred's
motor.
niece or whatever.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
stupid.
it was.
It's always.
But you think her and Bruce would have grew up together? Like
Yeah,
if they were
It
close,
makes
Exactly.
it makes sense.
they would have.
Even though
No.
Alfred has a brother that you don't really see a whole lot. In the cartoon, in one of the cartoons, in the animated series, you know, I grew up watching that by the way, and his brother's in there. His brother's also a butler. Like it's like a family of butlers. But,
That'd
you know-
be weird.
Yeah,
Family butlers.
I'd be a butler.
That reminded me. I watched a lot of Teen Titans
Teen
Yeah.
Titans.
in my
is so
early.
I always thought it was weird because it had that anime aspect, and I didn't really watch a whole lot. Of
I
anime. was like,
liked
What's
that.
this
I kinda
different
like it
style?
Like when I was little, I just kind of liked it.
It's
And
like
then
that.
When I went back, I remember on Boomerang, the like retro cartoon,
Oh yeah.
like sub channel
Yeah.
for Cartoon Network that they have. They have reruns of it on like
Yes.
at like 9, and I watched the Terra episodes,
Oh my
and
god.
it's like sad now. Like I watched it, and there's like emotion to it that I didn't realize when I was 5 because I was 5, you know.
My favorite character is Raven. First of all, she's hot. Okay, once you get under the cloak, I'm just saying.
She's great,
She had
dude.
boobies. That's what
All
I don't
cartoon
care if
characters
she's great.
back then.
Have you
She
seen
had cool-
Starfire in the comics?
Oh yeah.
Eh.
Dude.
But one thing I liked was the Batman hints that they
Yeah.
had, like when who was the bad guy? Slade.
Yeah, it's like
When Slade was talking to Robin. when he-
Deathstroke. They did.
Oh my gosh.
Deathstroke.
Yes, I know. I'm
Yeah.
not
He
even.
doesn't. Keep going.
When Robin was being blackmailed by him, and he's like, "I could be a father to you," and then Robin's like, "No, I already have a father," and then a bat flies around,
Yeah.
and then you're like, "Ah."
No, the best one is when he was when Robin in like that same because that was like a 2-part
Yeah.
episode. And like, one of the parts he was fighting the other Titans on top of the Wayne Tower.
Yes.
That was like when I was a kid. I was like, wait a minute.
That was legit.
Is this supposed to say Wayne?
I thought it said Wang at first. I thought it was a Chinese restaurant.
Wang Tower.
Wang a Tower.
I always liked Red X too. He was a
Red
really
X
bad
was
guy.
cool.
Cyborg. Who's Red X?
Cyborg was cool. I don't know.
Okay, that's finding you.
I never.
Ant-Man?
I think I watched all of them. Like.
Oh yeah, I remember watching all of them, and I remember Destin has all the seasons.
I know it was
Steal that from me.
like. How do you feel about Teen Titans Go? I just want to hear your opinion about it.
Okay, I sat down and I gave it a chance. There was some episode where Cyborg and Beast Boy make clones of themselves,
Yeah.
so they can just sit around and eat frickin' and game.
Yeah.
I watched it. I gave it a chance. It's like that little kid anime, but it's not really even an anime. Now it's just like a cartoon.
Yeah.
It's the same voices, and I love that. But other than that,
I kind of like all those series now. They're like not really remaking, but they're continuing on the '80s cartoons.
like revamp sort of deal.
Can't like they have Transformers Prime,
Yeah.
Jet
Thundercats.
Renegades, and the new Thundercats. I
The new
watched those.
Thundercats got canceled, which really sucks.
Yeah.
But I mean, like Teen Titans Go, I don't know. It's.
There aren't a lot of good cartoons anymore.
Yeah,
It's not.
Because everybody's like always talking about Adventure Time and Regular Show.
Hey!
I've never tried them, so I can't
Don't
say that
even
they're
talk
bad.
shit on Adventure Time. Adventure Time has one of the deepest plots for a cartoon. The opening sequence, there is so many like stuff that you find out like later on in the series. I'm not gonna spoil anything. You guys need to watch it. But Regular Show, that is like the reincarnation of
I didn't
me.
even say anything bad. I'm just freaking out.
No. I'm hyped over this shit.
Hyped, yo. So skater, yo.
It-
Hyped, yo.
It is the epitome of me and Garrett.
The epitome?
It is the epitome.
This is what your life has come to.
It is the epitome of me and Garrett. I am Mordecai, he is my Rigby. I am a frickin' tall bird, he is a short little raccoon.
I don't know.
Poetry.
You know, I told like.
My name's Brevin.
I didn't really realize this until I watched Teen Titans Go, but I totally forgot about Squishy.
Oh yeah, her
What's
pet.
Squishy?
The little caterpillar. Dude.
Oh my
pet?
gosh, yeah.
I saw him and I was like, oh, I remember that. I remember that when what's her face? Starfire has to marry the dude or whatever.
Oh my
And the other
gosh,
time we're
that's
And
like-
Robin got all butthurt.
Yeah. Did you ever watch Trouble in Tokyo? The movie
Yeah.
where they finally kissed and stuff? It was pretty cool.
And his mask was off, but you didn't get to see it really.
Sad day.
I was like hoping. He wore shades though, so that's.
What was that movie where it shows them later on? It shows like Robin and it's Nightwing and Starfire and then they're trying to get everyone back together.
Because
Cyber-
Starfire goes to the future.
Yes.
See, it's alright for Starfire to go to the future, but if Batman goes back in time, you
That's-
freak out.
Yeah, that's different. I'm gonna go fight some dinosaurs. Oh, power!
That's not what happened.
I don't care. It seems like it to me. You guys can explain it all you want. I really don't care. That ain't me.
Hey Riley, guess what?
What?
I hate Adventure Time. It sucks. Donkey Dong.
Star Wars.
Okay.
The brand new Star Wars. What do you want to
I
see?
like the prequels better.
Whatever, Kyle. Anyways.
Kyle's like, they're not that bad.
They aren't that bad.
They're really not. They're
like,
okay.
watch them as a kid. And
First
then-
one is, 'cause
When I
back
watched the
when
kid, I was
school-
like, Qui-Gon, Qui-Gon, Qui-Gon! And I got
all
a green
all those
lightsaber.
guys that grew up with her, they're like, what is this Qui-Gon Jinn?
But George Lucas, he was trying to
They just wanted
redo
Liam
what they already
Neeson
made.
in there.
Oh my god, Liam Neeson. Was he Qui-Gon?
What's who Qui-Gon?
Liam Neeson.
Yeah, Liam Neeson.
Oh my god.
How do you not know that?
I don't know.
I
I
looks exactly
watched
like
it
Liam
like
Neeson with
5
long
times.
hair.
I should leave.
I want to see like
Everybody just right now, dislike, anti-favorite, flag for inappropriate content, leave a nasty comment about Riley, he deserves it.
I want to see like frickin' Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, them all old, and then the Jedi like dying out, and then Luke is the only frickin' one
Now, aren't
left.
they gonna do how like the books are, where it's about Luke's kids and Han's kids?
Yeah, Han and Leia
Yeah.
did it in a book. I remember that much.
So
It's
is
an
that what the new
erotica.
movies are gonna be about? Is their kids?
I think so. The only problem is like,
I hate movie kids. I hate them.
well, I think they're like
Hunger
teenagers.
Games was good. Fuck Hunger Games. Anyways,
It was.
It was alright.
Okay, yeah. It
People
was,
always are like, but with that shaky cam, though. It's not that bad.
Blair Witch Project.
Seriously.
Your point is invalid.
Anyways, I don't know. The only problem is, I'd like to see... I think it'd be cool if they, kill Luke Skywalker just to give his kids, an incentive to fight. They're on their own now.
I don't want to see Luke die.
The thing is
if
that...
they kill Han, I'm going to boycott.
In the comics and the novels, after Luke establishes the Jedi Order, there's this crazy alien race that comes back called the Yuuzhan Vong.
No, they're actually called the Klingons. Get it right.
That's Star Trek.
That's Star Wars, dude.
Anyways, the Yuuzhan Vong come
Right?
in there.
Yes.
Klingons are Star Wars.
Oh, totes.
See?
They were in the Jango Bobo Wars of 1695 AD.
Now he's just making stuff up.
Yeah.
Go on.
Anyways, so these are... Oh my goodness. Sorry. The Yuuzhan Vong come, and they're just hard to kill. They're crazy, and they're taking over the planets, and they've got these crazy...
I want more sand people.
Sand people.
Give me sand people.
They were the shiz.
And
Tusken
Jawas.
Raiders?
Yeah.
Jawas.
Ooh, take it. Nah, that ain't me, son.
Did you know? And actually, in the prequels, there's a female version of Yoda.
Yeah.
In the
In the Jedi Council, you
Yeah.
can see her.
and there's ET's race in when they're having that big conference.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you know that E.T. was made out of Play-Doh and
Everything
chicken
back
wire?
there. Everything back then was puppets.
It's legit.
Puppets are cool.
The AT-ATs, the everything, the Tauntauns.
Midgets stuffed inside
And a
of
lot of it
little
was stop
Chewbacca.
motion too.
Yeah.
The big things were stop motion.
The explosions were cool. I enjoyed that.
Because they'd actually blow it up. They'd
Yeah.
get small scale
Yeah.
things and put firecrackers in.
I watched a video, the science of Star Wars or something, and it explained that there couldn't be any explosions in space because there's no oxygen. And
It's
I was
true.
kind of
Get out of
what
here!
Would,
Yeah, exactly.
What would happen? There could be an explosion because of the Death Star has its own gravity and shit and oxygen pumping, so that could explode. But once it got into space, the flame would just die and it's.
And actually, there is sound in space. NASA has this thing. It picks up the waves, and it converts it into sound.
That is weird.
So there's if you go on YouTube and you search
I watched it.
space sounds,
I watched it.
and there's it actually sounds. It sounds pretty cool. It sounds like machinery, how it sounds if you're on the bridge on the Enterprise or whatever.
Okay, this sounds
It's
really.
all just It kind of sounds like dubstep. It's just
Skrillex just stole space.
Skrillex just stole space.
Oh, man,
I smell a shirt
I
coming
can't
along.
stand dubstep anymore.
Don't insult the dubsteps.
Okay, whatever.
What were we talking about? Oh yeah, space. This sounds a little inhumane, but I want to see an astronaut just full on take his helmet off. I want to see implosion. I want to see what happens.
Google it.
Have they ever done it though?
There's probably a simulation.
Yeah, but I want to see. I want to see actual gore. I want to just know, I want to know that they did it with some sort of maybe a potato. Throw a potato out there. I want to see.
They're just on a NASA space cruiser. You ready? Yeah. Got a potato launcher. Yeah, as soon as it just gets out there.
And then some scientist sitting there and he's floating around. The potato freaking imploded.
We got it.
Houston, we finally did something right. Apollo 18. Moon spiders.
Moon Spider says so.
So
legit.
what's the next question after Star Wars? I just want Star Wars to be good again. So
Yeah, that's pretty true.
Well, Abrams is.
Abrams, I think he got it. I mean,
I
Star
like him.
Trek Into Darkness so far.
Was
Summer
awesome.
movies.
I don't want to see any of the new ones.
They're good, dude. Legit.
Just while we're on the term of summer movies, my list: number 1, Man of Steel.
Oh yeah, that was good, right?
Number 2 is a tie between Star Trek Into Darkness.
Actually, no, hold on.
I went to see-
got.
I went to see World War Z, and I didn't have high hopes for it because at first I was like, okay, it'll be good,
Brad
and then they
Pitt.
reshot it, and then Brad Pitt got
Yeah.
pissed at the director and wouldn't talk to him anymore, and I was like, oh great, it's just gonna suck. And I went there, and it was good, you know.
There's only one thing bad with it. Don't make a PG-13 zombie movie.
You know, yeah.
You just don't. You don't do crap.
It would have
Yeah,
been
it has
the
to be R.
PG-13.
It's like making a PG porn movie. You just. It
Hey,
doesn't
those
work.
are great. Oh, we could be having sex right now. Yeah, we could. But we should wait till we're married. Yeah.
Here's your promise ring.
Do you want a kiss? Maybe a little on the cheek.
No, just blow it to me. Oh, that's...
Okay, I'm just putting...
And then number 3, my least favorite movie so far, I just had to finish it out, Iron Man 3.
You
Pissed
didn't
me
like
off.
it?
I liked it, but just
The action
villain-
was cool.
The action was cool. It's just the villain twist at the end was like,
The whole...
with the Mandarin thing.
Imagine thing.
I was like, come on.
Well, technically, the guy that...
I don't
I know,
like
but
Iron
like,
Man.
Like, now that I watch it, I've watched it like 3 times now. Because I saw it at the drive-in a few times.
Yeah.
Because they keep playing it. It's like,
I don't know.
it's not that good.
I think I'll make my final decision when I see it again.
I got a suggestion for number 1. Perks of a Wallflower. That movie is
Summer
fucking
movies.
deep.
Summer
That came out like last year.
Changed my life. Did it?
Yeah.
I finally watched Karate Kid.
The new one?
No, OG.
I've never seen the OG
Screw
one all the
James.
way
What?
through. I know.
Get out of here!
Sorry.
Doors that way, or you can go out the window.
Go out the window. I'd like to see that.
Back it up. I could catch a fly at chopsticks.
Bull.
Well, on Rush Valley, the flies are like this big, and I could do it.
They're this big?
Fucking yeah. No, we have flies.
Scientists!
We have flies at least.
It's like...
this big. Like no joke, we have flies that big.
Wow, that's about...
That's
big.
pretty freaking big.
That's about how big most flies are.
bullshit. Flies
Wow! What do you know?
The common household fly.
Common household.
I know this kid. He's trying to explain to me how we're gonna get into gays, whatever. He's trying to explain to me
We're
how
coming for you next.
how babies don't have the mental capacity to tell if they're gay or not. And then we got into this.
We'll explain it. We'll be like,
Shut up.
No, they're the uneducated people. And people will be like, oh, I full on get you.
But then
Like
we got into this discussion about how flies do nothing and spiders are there to eat the flies and flies live for 3 days and they don't have mental capacity and that means that gays are wrong.
What?
This completely abstract thought that went on forever.
That's
He was just being retarded. Going on about flies and octopuses somehow.
Did he just go full retard?
Well, you
He
see,
Never go full retard.
flies and octopuses are lesser life forms that don't have the brain capacity of us. So
they're like mini Glorians.
yes, so just like midichlorians,
They're gay.
they are gay.
I like the midichlorians are gay part.
Wait, so Anakin Skywalker, his mini Glorians were off the scale.
So he's hella gay.
Hell again.
Oh, that black leather man.
Isn't it? Oh fuck! What's that shit?
Maybe when he
Yes.
died is when he came
Yes.
out of the closet. He just wanted to see his son, and he's like, "Okay, I'm good."
That. Nah, I don't like to think about that. That's deep.
Well, it's okay. You want me to run Harry Potter for you. I guess I won't run it for you because we all are fine with gays, but still, Dumbledore was gay.
What?
So
Yeah.
isn't the guy who plays
Gandalf.
Gandalf, Ian McKellen's gay too, which is cool.
I've heard some
So
crazy
Spock.
sex stories about that guy.
And the old guy who used to play the guy who ever flew the ship. Who's
Oh,
Asian? which
Captain
is-
Sulu.
Captain Sulu. Which,
John
why would you let
Luke
Asian
Picard?
drive
No,
a
not John Luke
multi-million
Picard.
dollar spaceship out?
George Takei.
I don't even know his real name. but-
Leonard Nimoy.
Oh god.
Captain Sulu
Nimoy's
had a
cool.
really
Yeah.
badass part in the new one,
Did he?
where he like
Takes
warns Khan that he's
Yeah.
just gonna blow up the planet and all that.
Khan!
That was pretty cool. Oh, spoiler alert! Khan's in the new one. Sorry,
Oh
guys.
shit.
Whoopsie.
If you haven't seen it by now, I don't.
Yeah.
Most people.
I wouldn't
Same
recommend
thing
it.
like when I talk about the Avengers and people are like, "Oh, you don't talk about it." I'm like,
Really still?
Are you high?
"Yeah." Come
I
on.
hate it when people.
I
Are
just
like,
smelled it.
I hate it when. I hate it when people. Inside joke. That was inside. I hate it when people are always like, you know, the best action movie I've ever seen is probably The Avengers. It's like,
Shawarma! Yo!
because it's not that good.
I didn't enjoy it. Her tits weren't that good. Subject leading Anne Hathaway.
Why is that halfway part of
Oh shit, that's not Anne Hathaway.
That's
Anyway,
Scarlett Johansson.
yes, okay.
Although Catwoman was
I'm
much
thinking of
better than
Leather.
Black Widow because she
Okay,
did a lot more.
she was hot. But then look at Les Miserables. Les Miserables. And she is fugly.
Well, she goes from like jewel thief to prostitute.
The most prized prostitute in France, mind you. She shaved.
Still a prostitute.
She shaved.
Her head.
Yeah, and her head. Wow.
And she took her teeth out and all that crap.
It was really gross. Hugh Jackman should not sing.
Yeah, she died. Doesn't she die in it?
I didn't watch it all the way through.
I don't know.
I've seen the old one.
I got to where they're like...
I heard like... I was told that she
Oh,
gets
God.
like some sort of like STD or something and she dies. And I'm not saying that's what happens, but...
Yeah, I
I've
think
never
that's
seen
what
it.
happens in the old one or something.
I don't even know. I didn't even watch it because everyone at our school was like, "Oh, it's so good."
Yeah.
And I just kept winning awards, and I'm like, "For what?" It
Like
didn't even
Twilight,
get good
when
reviews.
Twilight wins all the rewards.
The first Twilight had promise. The books were good.
No.
Like if you sat down and read the book. Anyways, I got to where they're like, "Can you hear the people sing?" And they're waving around French flags, and I felt like shooting people. I watched that part, and I'm like, I like this movie, and then it went on, and I turned it off.
You know, the fact that French people singing "Beat Out the Dark Knight Rises" is just bullshit.
Dark Knight Rises should have won more.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't give them crap. The voice wasn't that bad.
It was good. I liked it.
It sounded kind of cool, menacing, and mysterious. Plus, Bane was cool.
What the heck?
I threw a tack, and it totally freaking stuck to that pillow. I want that to be a known fact.
You're the
That was like 5 inches deep.
You should go pro.
I am pro.
But yeah.
Hey, save me a piece of that corn. Save me a piece of that corn for later.
Fucking corn.
Nacho Libre, dude.
Oh, okay. I have a story about Nacho Libre. I went to Walmart. I had $6 in the $5.
And you could choose between School Rock and
Yes!
Nacho Libre, and you chose School Rock.
Cause School Rock had
It's School Rock. Yeah.
But no, I didn't like Nacho Libre. I seen half of it.
I haven't watched it in forever, so I can't make that judgment.
Napoleon Dynamite.
That's a good show. I enjoy it. It's
I
kind of
like John Heater. He's funny. He's a funny guy.
Yes, he's okay. I know who you're talking
Plays a glory.
Sail across the sky.
So is that all your topics? Are we done with that now?
No, we have a fucking lot of time.
Because I have my list right here, so.
Hold on.
This is
That's
more
stuff
like-
that he doesn't care about.
This is more like factual information. and
Okay,
not
hold on.
just
I got one more story, okay? So I was watching Karate Kid last night.
Okay.
There was this little, like, ant bug on my screen. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing there? So I wiped him off. And then he, like, crawled up again. And then I see him on my screen. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm slapping the TV. He's not moving. I'm like, what the hell? I was poking at it. The glass is right here. And then the pixels and shit are right here.
Yeah.
He's crawling around the inside of the glass. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm trying to kill him. And it won't work. So I'm just like, whatever. He crawls off the screen. I'm like, okay, he's gone now.
Can't you tell the difference between glass and a bug, though? Like.
No, the bug like was right. It looked like it was popping out. I'm like, what the fuck? So then I was just watching Mr.
What
Miyagi.
are you?
I was watching Mr. Miyagi teach me about
The karate?
yeah, the big posts you'd use your right hand, the little ones you'd use your left hand. And then I'm like, this is cool. And then I saw a bug. I'm like, dude, there's a bug in the shop. That's cool. And then I'm like, fuck, it's that bug. And then I woke up this morning.
Wow, that is insane that they got a bug in that.
It was insane.
That son of a bitch.
And then I woke up this morning. I was playing some Halo and I didn't see the bug, so I'm assuming it's dead.
I hope so.
I fucking hope so too. I'm not gonna crack open my TV. That
So
takes much work.
here's
Your
some.
stuff.
Okay, Riley's done with his. This is more factual information.
Wait! I don't even have anything. I'm serious.
Hey, can I see that for a sec?
No, you're.
No, I'm not gonna. I just want to see your topics.
Called it. My babies.
Just cunt.
Yeah, go on. Should I?
Yeah,
go
no,
ahead.
you're good. So, pretty much that was all our debate and small talk. I don't know.
Gonna have to
Anyways,
edit
I got-
parts
No, I think it's all good.
No,
Well,
some of
no,
it needs editing.
No stuff after.
After what?
Marines, everything.
Oh yeah.
Spoiler.
This isn't. We don't just do podcasts. There's gonna be a lot more, but the podcast is kind of the main thing. So
I never got invited to do any of this stuff, so.
yeah. Oh well, he's special guest.
You
whatever.
lucky you still getting some of the cut.
Okay, so. here's
Would I
some
get paid
news.
for this?
Lawyers. Hey, Braxton, what do you got?
Okay, we're good. Some news. I don't know. Me and Brevin are toy fans. I don't know about Riley.
I dig it.
What are you doing?
Skin a globe.
Shh. I'm busy.
You gotta stay in the shot. This is a continuous video. Okay. Anyways, Sideshow Collectibles, which is a 1/6 scale figure producing company, is going to release a prototype armor Boba Fett from the Ralph McQuarrie designs. He's in all white. He's due for a February 2014 release, and he's $179.
Holy.
Yeah, they're
How
expensive.
big is it?
12 inches.
Okay, that's worth it, I guess.
But they're like movie quality kind. They're pretty cool. Have you seen pictures of that, Brevin? It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Anyway, Christian Bell was in an interview with EW, and he confirmed that he was not going to be playing Batman anymore. That's actually really convenient that you moved the Batman bill.
They decided to
Just as we're
recast
talking about-
Master Chief as
no more Batman. He also said that he doesn't know anything about Justice League, so that's kind of depressing. No one's told him anything about it. So that pretty much confirms.
You want to know that there's something bad that it's all right. It's just now everything. It's like I don't hate it, but it's just like a fact of life now. Is that everything that's gonna be DC and Warner Brothers is gonna be pretty much controlled by
Batman.
No, by Christopher Nolan.
Oh yeah.
Because that's all it is.
Yeah. I don't know. Like before. Like, after Dark Knight Rises ended, I was against Bell being in any more movies because it was kind of a closed universe.
Yeah.
He became Bruce Wayne.
And then with Man of Steel, it was more realistic than I thought it would be while still, like, being a Superman movie.
He smashed the shit out of everything.
See, I hate it when people say that because do you know how tough he is?
Yeah, but
still, how
does he shave? How does he shave?
You know how hard it is? Piece of his Kryptonian ship.
That's what Kevin Smith says.
Yeah, I know.
But
that
actually, in the comics and
he shoots a laser at the thing.
Yeah, that'd be hard. I like the Kryptonian steel. Plunking would hurt.
Speaking of that, you've seen Man of Steel, right?
No.
Oh, the heat vision in it is crazy.
Yeah, I know. The fangs in his eyes or whatever.
Like, the eyes pop and it's just like... In all the other Superman movies...
It looks like it hurts.
Yeah, dude. Heat vision has been like these wimpy little two red lasers. Like, there was a laser pointer
like
between their eyes.
A little bitch.
No, but they were like... It just looked like they were like little laser points between their eyes. And they're like, oh. And it wasn't scary. In Man of Steel, it's crazy. It's like a Dragon Ball Z attack almost.
That's sick.
It's really cool.
Like, you can see like all these red beams going.
Also, people complained
like
about...
Like a light bulb just turns on the back of his head.
Sick.
Like,
yeah, people complained about the ending, and I liked it. I mean...
What's he gonna do? Not save people?
Riley, this won't really split. Do you plan on seeing it?
Not really.
Well, okay, well,
he might see it in a...
People watching, spoiler alert. Skip a couple minutes ahead. So he kills Zod in the end.
General Zod?
Yeah.
Okay.
But General Zod's about to kill a family, and it's,
Do you remember that, the one movie...
He just broke the
world! That one movie where, where they take that S and then they throw it off their chest and it, like, completely cripples Superman and he's just like, what the fuck? Isn't this just the remake of that one?
No, I don't know. I never really was into the old Superman movies.
It's wrong! You ruined the world!
Anyways, I don't know, like, after I saw Man of Steel, I thought, I'd like to see Batman become more of this world. Like Christian Bale Batman, but I don't know.
People are like, oh, it's Batman's too realistic. Well, for a Superman movie, it was pretty realistic.
I also heard a rumor. I was like, and this isn't true, since Bell obviously isn't going to be Batman anymore, and those aren't part of this JLA universe, I guess. But there was this rumor going around that, because the ending of, Dark Knight Rises, he drops the bomb into the harbor and he's saved, but, it's a nuke. You're not going to really get out of there in time to save it.
Mach speed.
Well, I know, but it was like a helicopter. It wasn't like a jet.
It
was, because it had
pretty fast.
It does fly fast.
It's made by Wayne Tech, which is like a million times better than Stark Enterprises.
Technically, wasn't it made by Morgan Freeman?
Morgan Freeman.
Anyways.
I didn't think much of Mr.
I heard this rumor that, maybe Batman would have died, but Superman saved him. At the last minute, like, just flew in and boom.
No, like, there's a part in Man of Steel where he's saving the oil rig.
Oh, yeah.
And that'd be cool if, like, they made it so, like, Aquaman did something to cause that.
Yeah, let's not talk about Aquaman.
Oh, wait, Aquaman's kind of cool.
In the new 52, he's pretty cool.
And
he talks to fish.
Injustice, he's hardcore, dude. He feeds people to sharks.
That is pretty cool. Raven is in Injustice.
Oh, Raven.
Raven's the best, okay?
She's a DLC character.
Really?
Yeah,
Come on, put it.
Cyborg. He's legit.
he's in there. Yeah. There was a Wayne Enterprises like logo on a satellite, and LexCorp and all that stuff.
Wait, was there a Wayne Enterprise logo in it?
That's what he just
On the
said.
satellite, yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That made my day. I didn't notice that. I knew the
Made my
LexCorp
day.
one.
And one of the, in post-production, one of the editors put in a Keep Calm and Call Batman poster on one of the buildings or something during the
Really?
final fight with Zod. So, I don't know.
So you can see it though?
I don't know, I didn't notice it in the movie because I saw it in the drive-in, so. But when I buy it, I'll have to find it.
It's cool.
Yeah.
And
Anyway,
a
for all
Flash movie would be cool.
Yeah.
I like to see a Flash movie.
the
Make
I
it
do
suit
like- I
look
do like
how it
Flash.
does in Injustice. You know, how it's like more armored look.
yeah, I like.
How did Flash get his powers in the original comics?
Well, one day he was at school and he's like, you know, I'm not that fast of a runner.
I'm gonna get some crack.
So he got some Nikes, right?
Bullshit.
But they were Michael Jordan's Nikes. Yeah, you know,
Yeah, Jordan.
and cause you know when he was an orphan, right?
Yeah.
And he was out there playing b-ball, running track, whatever he do, and some bullies came up and they're like, "Yo, let me see them sneaks." And he's like, "No, they're mine."
Okay,
They're
stop.
MJ's."
Isn't this a Macklemore song?
No, and then he picks him up
You know
and he
the song?
throws him over the telephone wire. And then at night, it's like really stormy. He goes over to get him, and a lightning bolt hits it. And then now, whenever he wears those shoes, it makes him like Mike. I mean, hella fast running.
Okay, I want to believe you, but that is complete bullshit.
That was really just the like Mike plot. You never seen that?
Wait,
Little
that
Bow
movie
Wow?
where the kid
Gets-
puts on the shoe. Okay, I knew that was bullshit.
I was like, okay, they believe me. All right, this is
okay, the
There
day
was
he
a
has
lightning
speed-
bolt involved with it. He was like.
Well, that's how Captain America came to be. One day he was zapped and suddenly.
No, that's
No.
Shazam.
That's Shazam.
No.
That's Shazam.
My grandpa told me that was the original cartoon.
Your
was he
grandpa's
was zapped.
high.
Maybe he was not.
He was a skinny little fro kid, and they recruited him, and they put him.
Because he
But
had.
that was the movie.
No, that
That's
was
how
the
it's-
comics too.
That's how it was.
The
Yes.
OG.
The OG, the original
Gangsta.
comics back in the 40s when they had every superhero fought Nazis. Seriously,
Even Batman, really?
not
I
Batman.
want to see Batman
Because he came
punch
a little bit
Nazi.
after.
Oh yeah, he's like 40.
Yeah.
Something like
I
that.
think even like Superman fought Nazis sometimes.
I want to see Superman punch.
Superman was the first.
There was a whole
superhero.
team. There was a whole Marvel team.
Really?
There was a whole
Ant-Man.
Marvel team dedicated to fighting Nazis. It was the original Human Torch, which was an android.
Yeah.
It was Captain America. I think Bucky was in there. I can't remember though. And there were like
Bucky
two other
Cap.
like
Bucky Lakes.
really
Bucky Cap.
really old characters, and I can't even remember their names.
Ant-Man.
No, not
He's a
Ant-Man.
gay boy. No offense to gay people, just saying.
Also, for any Hobbit fans out there, there was a Goodbye Orlando video.
What does that mean?
Have
I'm
you
saying the hobbits to Isengard!
Isengard.
What the?
God! Isengard.
I
Yeah.
don't like Lord of the Rings all that much. I mean,
Oh, okay, I get it.
sorry.
Anyways,
kinda
I'll
like
put a
not my
link
shiz.
to that video in the description.
Link it.
I'll also put links to the Christian Bell, Batman, and the Sideshow Collectibles.
Why can't you just say you're gonna link everything?
Can you link anything that I
Yeah,
put?
I'm gonna link.
You don't have to say you're gonna link this and this. You just say, I'm gonna link everything.
Okay,
Why
I'll,
can't
Link our Facebook pages.
I'm gonna link everything. There you go.
There you go.
We have
Also, last.
currently 5 likes on our Facebook.
Oh yeah,
How many likes
also
do
go
we
like
have?
our Facebook page. I'll put the
Follow
link to
us
that
on Twitter and Instagram.
We don't have Twitter and Instagram. It's for punks.
Anyways,
And we got Vine. We got
the
all of
last
it.
the
What's
last
that,
toy news I really have is BotCon, which is pretty much like Comic Con but just for Transformers. Revealed that they're making new generation figures, and there were a couple, and they all look cool.
I want
The most
I want-
important looking
I want-
ones.
the masterpiece Bumblebee.
That was really cool.
And Jazz.
There's like some new ones
Jazz.
like Goldbug, and which is like Bumblebee, but he's not.
He's gold, so he's swag.
I don't really like
he's
the look
ghetto.
of that figure because it's just like the blue is really shocking. I don't know compared to the gold. If they make the gold more yellow, then I'll be cool with it. But anyway, they revealed that they're gonna be making Rhinox and Waspinator, which are two Beast Wars figures, which they've never done before.
Are they done with the Transformers movies?
No, the fourth one's coming out next year.
Oh
Is it
god.
gonna have Marky Mark in it?
Mark Wahlberg's gonna be.
Wait, is that kid?
No,
Mark
Mark
Wahlberg
Wahlberg.
from Ted. From Ted.
That guy?
Yeah.
Why is he in it?
Oh.
What happened
Mark
to the,
Wahlberg's
what happened
in
to the
everything.
kid?
It's
Sam.
Sam
Whatever.
Wigigi. Wigigi.
Whiskey.
Whittaky?
Whitaker? I wish I had a
Wait,
neighbor
who was the
and
kid
his name
from
was
Holes?
Old Man.
Yeah, he was a kid from Holes.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying.
Stanley. Yeah.
Young man. I was trying to think of his name. He's the kid from Moles?
Yeah.
Wow, that is amazing.
Shia
Anyways.
LaBeouf. Whatever. How
He
you
just had like a giant Jew throwback. Okay, so that's about all the topics we have.
Closing remarks?
Yeah, closing remarks, I guess.
Only drink Welch's grape soda.
Sponsor.
If you don't drink grape, you're gonna get raped.
Hashtag Eric Dunn.
What else, man? It's
We
hot.
we
It
are.
says mid 90s,
Oh
but
my god.
it's dang near 120. It's bull.
Are you done?
No.
I'm trying to announce official business.
Whatever.
We have a Halo series that could go on forever. We are currently in the writing development stage. That is hot. Anyways, it's gonna be called Marines.
Yeah.
Marine.
Do you want to dove into the story a little bit?
Master
Well, the
Chief.
first kind of
Is dead.
chapter
No, Master Chief.
of the story is.
How many chapters did we write? Like
What are you-
4?
how are you gonna
We
do
did
it?
Like we
Okay.
planned out. Well, not write them, but we have like
I
4
don't even
planned
have the
out.
messages
Hey,
anymore.
what are you?
I remember
Okay.
it.
What are you gonna do? How are you gonna do it? Like
Halo 4.
Capture and stuff. I don't
Game
know.
capture. Rock seal.
Anyways,
El
pretty much
Gatos,
we
man.
have, these Marines get attacked by Covenant, and I'm sorry if I messed this up. Riley's the Halo aficionado. I'm just helping write and voice.
And then
all
they
this stuff.
crash land.
They crashed on a deserted moon with a Spartan,
Old base.
like the old Marine base. I don't know what the organization is even called. I know literally nothing
UNSC.
about UNSC. I know nothing about Halo,
United.
so sorry guys. We're
Okay.
not that close. We'll do an announcement video, but it's gonna include flood. It's gonna be more of a survival horror thing. But yeah. Other than that, more podcasts, more skits and stuff.
Never.
Reviews. I have the SH Figure Arts Goku on the way that I'll review
You're gonna
for
let
you
him do
guys.
his figure crap on this channel?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's what you think. Okay, no, do it. And I'm gonna do shit.
So sorry if this was a bit unrefined. It's our first try, and
They're not gonna have me in anymore, so I know I
We
carried
will,
this
we
video.
will.
I
No,
know I
we'll
carried
bring
it.
it back.
Brevin will be returning.
I know I carried it.
Should we make this every 2 weeks we'll try and do this?
Yeah, again, it's kind of hard when none of us can drive to always get together, but
And some of
I have a
us have
bicycle, so Riley can ride on my pegs.
some
It's
of
all
us,
good. We'll get
some of
around.
us have divorced parents, so
two of us.
I don't.
You need to get
know
your
what?
parents divorced.
Yeah, oddball.
Join the
Yeah.
club. Why would I do
2
that?
Christmases.
You do get 2 Christmases.
I know, it's pretty great. It's gonna be
So-
awesome. I'm kind of excited.
Is this the outro?
Yeah, this is the outro. Do you have an official outro?
Like I said,
Peace
put
out.
mine. Just put mine. It's not Raven Tail surprise. What the heck, dude?
Alright, so that's our show. Peace.